Hello, my friends. It is Friday. Yay for Friday. Before I start, I also wanted to mention it's my brother's birthday today. Happy birthday, my brother. Mwah. I made him a birthday card. I'll show it to you here. And he is the youngest out of 5 brothers. There's 5 boys and me and Rosemary. So, estas son las mañanitas que cantaban Rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te lo canto a ti. Well, how was this week? Well, let me tell you, it was great. We had great workouts. Water aerobics is going amazing. I'm loving it. And of course, you know, I did 2 years of water aerobics faithfully twice a day. And boy, this particular, class is more jumping than I think I've ever done in water aerobics. I'm thinking, because I don't remember jumping as much as we do. She has us jumping pretty high, and I'm drinking. She has us doing a lot of jumping, a lot of lifting our legs up, and so, of course, I don't feel it in the water because I'm in there and I'm working hard. I got those weights and I am pushing. And I'm loving it. But when I come home, oh my Jesus, I can feel the pain. Today was like I wasn't for sure if I was going to be able to go and work out today like a regular workout. All done? You going to your room? Okay, baby. We just got back from the gym. And we were discussing that, weren't we, baby?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
We think we feeling this good.
Yeah, but what were you saying about just doing it?
Oh yeah, just go do it.
Well, you got to come here so they can hear you. They can't hear you from over there. But we were discussing that. I mean, he always says, I'm limping in the mornings. I'm going, oh. I'm not really complaining. I'm just going, oh, this hurts and that hurts. But it's just getting dressed. He calls it my, what do you call it? My superhero outfit.
That's what you do. Yeah. Yeah. When you put on your clothes to go work out, you're just slipping on your superhero costume.
This is my costume.
That's what you're doing. You're putting on your costume to go do some wonderful things for yourself.
That's right. And once I have it on, I'm like, come on, baby, let's go. I'm all excited. I'm ready out there, and I'm pushing it, ain't I, baby?
That's right.
I am working it. But the minute this suit comes off, I'm like feeling every piece of pain. My knee, my ankle, my butt. Everything starts to hurt. You know what I mean? It is crazy. But it's the, somebody left me a comment here. Can't remember who did it. Where we get the energy. You know, that's the only thing I'm going to tell you. I don't know. It's within you. You just do it. You just get up, get dressed, and go. Don't think about it. Just do it. That's the advice I'm going to give out. You know, if you have the proper clothes, and because certain clothing, if you feel good in the stuff that you're working out in, because like, I don't like to jiggle, so I have to put on something to keep me from jiggling. I have my vest, I wear my curved vest, and then I have my my flexies on, and all of this holds me in, and then I have my t-shirt, and then I have my jacket, and it's not, to me, it's not so much about sweating. I mean, I of course, I wish I could sweat like this man can, but it doesn't always happen with me. But I'm getting there. But it's about how do you call it? Where I feel secure. So when I'm pulling and pushing, I'm not straining or hurting my back, because this is, to me, it's like a back protector. My vest, it protects me, and it makes me feel good because I'm solid, tight, and I'm holding on to my weights and I'm working it. Without it, I feel too loosey-goosey. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to feel loosey-goosey. So if you have the proper clothing, and plus this stuff keeps, when I say sweating, I mean I don't like to show that I'm all wet. You know, my butt or my legs or that underneath me protects the sweat onto that, so it doesn't come out in my clothes. I hope that's making sense. But you know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying. So once I have all this stuff on, I mean, I get dressed like this to go work out. I am ready to go. Let's go and let's go do this. You know, and then when it comes to water aerobics, you know, I have to have my bathing suit. I have to make sure I have my clothes after I take my shower, and my gown. I'm not my gown. I call it my gown. It's my blue jean dress. So I wear my bathing suit, my shorts, and then I put that blue jean dress over me. So when I get there, all I do is just pull the dress off, and then I go into the shower, and then I come out, and I got my slippers, and I got everything ready to go to get home, and then get dinner on the table. So, but it's a routine, you know. You have to work up to a routine for you. What works for you? Like, this works for me. It may not work for you. So it depends if you have children, if you don't have children, if you work, if you don't work. It just, you know, you have to work around your schedule. Okay? That's what I'm saying. What else? Oh, Alfred is working on a garden for me. Jody Joe, you know who I'm talking about. She had showed me her rosemary and peppers, and before we had gone to Nashville, we had picked up a plant of peppers, and it was this little. Now it's this big. Growing out, he just like experimented with a couple, not a whole lot, of zucchini and squash. My tomatoes, and also I had a fig tree that Alfred gave me for our anniversary back in the day. I can't remember. Maybe it was about 6, 7 years ago. And it has become a huge bush. And I believe this is going to be the year that it really gives me lots of figs. Lots of fruit. So I can't wait for that. They usually come out at the end, but about end of July and August. A couple of years ago, it was just barely giving me a couple of figs because the tree was little. Now he's, you know, feeding it more and taking care of it. So now it's become this huge bush. So yay! I can't wait for the figs. Was it last year? Last year he was bringing me, like, every time he saw a couple, he would bring them and put them in the freezer for me. And at nighttime I would have them, and they were like candy. They were so good. So I can't wait to freeze a bunch of figs. Another thing, talking about food, is that I have slowed down on the eating. I'd come home, I'd be so hungry, and I had to cook, and by the time I sat down to eat, I was scarfing that food down. And finally, it was like, slow down. Alfred was like timing me. He goes, babe, you scarfed that food down in 10 minutes. You should not have scarfed it down in 10 minutes. You should have at least tried to, 30 minutes. So he was timing me for a while. And Rosemary goes, why aren't you counting? Like back in the day, And I go, counting? Because I swallow it before I even have 10 or 15, chew it, and you're counting, and you've gotten to 15, then swallow it and keep counting till you get to 30. And after you count to 30, take a little breather, then take another little a spoon, because I use those little spoons and forks, and take another bite and count to 30 again. And you know what? It works, people. Yes, it does. So Alfred has been very proud of me, haven't you, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been very proud because he's been watching the clock while we eat. And I have been making it 30 minutes. 30 minutes or more. So, yay, y'all. So that's what's working for me. So, anyway, that's our week. And we're going to go to a graduation party tomorrow, because we usually don't go anywhere on the weekends, but tomorrow we're going to go do that. I've been helping a friend of mine with the table arrangements and things like that for her. I made her I made these little owls. I showed them to y'all and some other stuff. So I went and delivered the last of them today. And I've been doing quite a bit of doodling in the evening. It just takes your mind off of stuff. It really just relaxes me. It really, really, really does. So let me show you. I don't even know where I left off from the last time. I think I left off here. So let's do a real quick. Okay, so here's one. Doodling. Here's another one. I'm not sure if I showed these to y'all. There's another one. There's another one. Another one. When I was going to the doctor's visits with my friend, I would take the book with me and I would doodle in the office while she was visiting with the doctor. So that helps me too. So I take my book with me. Actually, I have a little one that Alfred has. I take that in my purse. But this one I like to travel with also. So, and that's one I'm working on right now. So, I'm enjoying the doodling. I did a little bit of coloring in my book also, my color pencils. My skull one, it's right here. This one, I just haven't had time, but I'm just starting it. So, I did a little bit of that. So, I'm not sure about how I'm going to fill that up or anything, because I've been doing a lot of doodling. But anyway, yeah, so I hope and pray that all of y'all have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. All right, we will see you when we see you. God bless everybody. Bye.